On the first play of the game, show that guy what a tough day he's going to have. He's got to know that he's going through 60 minutes of hell if he stays out there.
He's the kind of a guy that when he walks in a room, you know he's there. He sort of radiates.
I mean, man, I want you to hit him so hard that Fisher's going to scratch his head or whether it was unnecessary roughness.
I've never met anybody, and I mean anybody, more comfortable in his own skin.
Long before Bobby Bowden became one of the winningest coaches in college football, he was a quarterback at Howard College in Birmingham, Alabama in 1949. But the on-field role wasn't enough for Bowden.
Earl Gartman was our coach. And Earl didn't have any assistants. He would just turn the backfield over to Bobby. So Bobby just kind of was an assistant coach while he was playing.
He was learning the insides about football and soaking everything up. And certainly he knew that when he played in college, coaching is where he wanted to be.
His first head coaching job came in 1956 at South Georgia Junior College, where he was also the athletic director, track coach, head baseball, and head basketball coach. In 1963, Bowden got his chance at the big time, joining Florida State as wide receivers coach. Following a switch to West Virginia, where he worked his way up to head coach, he returned to Florida State in 1976 to run a Seminole program that had won just 4 games in its previous 3 seasons. What he accomplished in his next 34 seasons was nothing short of remarkable. Bowden won 21 bowl games, including an NCAA record 11-game streak spanning the 80s and 90s.
3rd and 10 from the 22. Picked off by Primetime.
But he endured devastating back-to-back defeats versus Miami in 1991 and 92.
It's up. Burst it to the right.
Bowden would recover to win his first national title the following year.
And he hooked it left. Florida State wins.
A second title in 1999 capped a decade in which the Seminoles won 109 games.
Bowden did more for Florida State than any coach has ever done for any school.
As his career went on and they became so potent, going to Florida State and wearing the gold helmet, it became the coolest place in America to play football. And when you mix that with Bobby's personality, it was just an almost undefeatable force.
Throughout his career, Bowden maintained that wins weren't the only measure of his success as a coach.
There's so many good challenges in coaching. You know, I don't know of anything more fulfilling than working with young men, trying to help them be better athletes, but also be better persons.
During his tenure, Florida State had its share of off-field controversies. Bowden says he always tried to remain compassionate towards even his most troublesome players.
The thing I don't believe in doing is not giving a kid a second chance. You see, because when I was coming up, if somebody hadn't given me a second chance, I don't know where I'd have been, you know? But somebody did.
In Bowden's final 10 seasons as head coach, Florida State won only 5 of its 10 bowl games. After announcing his retirement in December of 2009, Bowden fittingly coached his team to one last victory on New Year's Day, 2010.
I don't think the college football system as it exists now will allow for the emergence of another Bobby Bowden. He came into his own in a relatively uncynical age of college football where a coach can kind of quietly build his expertise and his program. He'll be one of the very rare coaches who's almost solely responsible for turning a non-football power into one of the great football powers of the latter half of the 20th century.
I wish that every boy that played for me after I'm gone would say, he helped me with my spiritual life. He helped me to get along with people. He helped me become a success. I guess that would be more meaningful to me than anything.